go from downtown Indianapolis. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'm trying to fucking take it off and play this shit. What the fuck? I got it off. Yo, look, my whole toenail just came.
Here's first
yo,
10.
yo, bruh. My whole toenail just came out. Shit get wicked.
Allen gonna throw to get things going.
Yep.
He'll get rid of it.
Bad user.
Completed. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
The ball was arriving. Smack down.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down. Again, it's Allen to the air. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Like that. It's just like that.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
This shit, yeah. Should fix everything. I think I've dropped a weight on it or something. Toes is done.
Great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Oh, go.
Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Oh, that's TD.
This is intercepted.
That's the TD, bro.
He gets free.
Josh Allen fast as
Inside
hell.
the 30.
That's a TD. Yeah, Josh Allen fast. Bro, he didn't even run that fast when I run with him. Now he's going, you feel me? Go up the field.
Instead,
Like, come on,
they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get establish some early rhythm.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0
I'll lose to the
lead.
Colts and take the Maps.
So,
Lose to
after
the Colts, you just gotta get off the
here's
game.
Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one
That
go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I just worked out too. Come on, man. I'm trying to get out. Niggas better be tatted and Aki.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And
What? How is his defense perfect? Perfect.
it's incomplete.
Like, what?
Good job defensively.
That make no
Indian
sense,
the
yeah.
ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in
Like,
this
bruh.
case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit
Okay.
to the defender. He
That
timed
shit
one
weird
up
as hell.
perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the go, Josh Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a
Job
play we
done.
see often. It's
How
also
do
a
you
play
play,
we see
man?
work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary.
they
But in order
doubling
to
him?
do that, you have to give your quarterback time for
I thought it
those
wasn't
receivers to
doubling
get
him.
downfield. Give
What
credit to
number
the
one wide
offensive
receiver?
line.
No,
That's
it's-
exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
That's crazy. My whole toenail came off, bro. Look at this.
We're all tied, 7 apiece.
I
And
did
the
this
kicks
toenail
away.
for like a band. Me a band. He did.
Anthony Gould
Look at this.
now to return.
Look at this.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I want to see that movie Sinners. I want to see that shit with a John.
A fresh set of
Shit,
downs
I
to
had
work
some
with.
big
It
on
is first
movies
down
now, yo.
and
I
10.
ain't know I fucked the movies that much.
Right to
So I
the
started
air is
watching all the
Richardson.
best movies. I'm like, man, these
That's
shit's
complete.
fire.
Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back
I remember
has
when I
to
first
excel.
watched The Godfather,
The
I
traditional
thought it was ass, bro. I didn't know what was going on.
excellent and reliable
When I watched it
protection,
again,
and maybe bigger
after I
than
watched
all
a
of
few
them,
more movies,
you have
I
to be
started
at
learning how the
least
mafia
serviceable
worked and all
out
that
of the backfield
Italian
in the
shit or
passing
whatever.
game.
You feel me?
They'll come up here
And
on
I'm like,
second
alright,
down
watch
and
it
5.
now. Watch The Godfather again. I watched 1, 2. I ain't even watched 3 because I heard niggas said 3 was ass.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll be set up now.
Yo,
Up
I
past
didn't
the
know
40 with that one.
that. What's his name? Al Pacino. Bro, he's in Carlito's Way. That nigga he look like a different person with a beard.
Zone coverage.
I didn't even know that was him.
Green grass. Get past the first down.
That was a
marker,
whole different
be
person.
friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out
He always
on
in them
time
type of
before those
movies,
zone
like
defenders
Scarface,
can
best
react
movie
to the
of all
receiver.
time.
It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the
Scarface,
fancy
Kill
plays you
Bill,
want,
1
but when
and
the
2,
quarterback and the
ain't nothing
receiver
beating Kill
see it
Bill,
through the
bro.
same set of eyes,
Kill Bill
it's
and
virtually
Scarface.
impossible to stop.
They go 3
That's-
tight ends here on first
Then
and
now you
10.
can get into like Wolf of Wall
Looking
Street,
to
shit
throw,
like that.
Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll manage only a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. Second
Finally,
down
bro, I'm
and
getting
8.
tired. I ain't getting no sleep last night. I got like 3 hours.
19 to Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. From the gun, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Oh, yeah, that's the
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 right. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting tired as shit. She gotta hurry up.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
18, pioneer. Cut 19, cut 19.
Now Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
What happened,
So
Louis?
as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way
Louis,
to
come here.
capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half
Louis.
with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Getting
Every
smacked.
team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands based on where they are in the field how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here. Leads
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, yes.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the
Buddy,
Bills are going to have
that's
the
what
ball
happens when
at
you
their
run
own
the
18-yard
clock.
line.
It works against you.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal
you
line.
got someone
You
open.
got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On second down.
Yo, why you so
run.
fast?
Well,
What the
how
heck?
about a reverse instead? And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
His ball, right? Could
Could
have been
not
up right
ask
now.
for more
Ain't getting the
from
ball.
that first half.
Now it's just like
All
we 0-0.
even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
See, I actually mess with when they don't go down because when you get a whole nother opportunity at another hit stick, it's like, bro, you're setting yourself up for failure.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, check that, street.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him.
Ain't sure. Real quick.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Real quick.
60 Maverick.
Whole squad on that rush.
Here's Richardson. That one
They
complete to
blocking
Pierce.
looking decent.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Why they blocking like that, huh?
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Richardson will give it to Taylor.
Not that good.
Uh-huh.
What the heck?
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Warriors, 17. Let's go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That's
This
over the
guy?
middle and
Oh my
intercepted.
God, bro.
And he's gonna give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact.
That don't make no
It's
sense to me.
incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet
I
him
really
just
can't
as the
even
ball was
comprehend
arriving.
how.
And it'll be
I
second
don't
down.
understand.
Now Allen has complete right side to Kincaid.
Oh
They're
man.
now 3rd and 5.
No, I'm not even
The
gonna do that.
Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
Didn't mean to do that. Chill to 100.
3rd and
Yo.
5.
Whole squad on that.
In motion, Shakir.
seen
guy's
that
funny.
play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little
Think
jet
it's not
sweep
about to pay for
outside
that
the gun.
interception.
Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No game.
I've been the dumbest thing to do like that. Hold on, is circle gonna be open?
Fourth down. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will get into the end zone.
Thought you weren't gonna pay for the
Dalton
interception.
Kincaid.
It costs, bro.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
It costs.
What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Seven Pirates. 19 sight. 19 Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Squad on that.
Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. 19 light.
Richardson to throw.
Why
And
that
this one
side
is
seem
caught
like
by Pierce. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On first down, it's Richardson. His throw right side, pulled in.
Gonna fumble.
After the
That's how
catch,
he's
he
gonna
gets
fumble.
that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro, I'm half asleep, yo. Half asleep, yo. And I gotta go outside. Damn. I shouldn't even turn this shit on.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Throwing is Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That has played good for 22. That's good for a coach first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 2. Downs goes in motion.
Dragon 60.
On second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down, Richards, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager.